Yo, we're back, and today I'm playing with no stamina. This run was suggested by TrollBreeder2534 on the YouTube. They said give yourself Pulse Bladder and Overwhelmed. So we're starting off, we have 2 double jumps, and do a whole run with basically these perks. But, you know, these perks also kind of, I mean, Overwhelm gives us half stamina, and then Pulse Bladder uses stamina every time we jump. So we just gotta beat it like this. There is also a few optional additions to it, which I've chosen, which I decided to, you know, partake in, and that is using the half stamina binding and using the high gravity binding. So we're on half stamina and high gravity. We'll see. I mean, we're pretty much playing with no gravity. I mean, no gravity. we're pretty much playing with no stamina. I just gotta make it through the whole game with this. I tried it with like just doing the bit where I do the half stamina binding, and it felt like pretty easy. I feel like you could clear like most rooms with just 2 jumps alone. But the high gravity might add a bit of a fold into this challenge that I wasn't ready for. I did 1 test run of it, and I'd say I just have to be very... I have to be very precise with my jumps. I've taken moon rocks, because of course, I love my beloved moon rocks. I've also taken chalk, which might be a bit of an eyebrow raiser. Because what chalk does is it lowers stamina drain by 10%, right? Obviously, I don't really have a lot of stamina to drain. But I'm banking on... This is like... I might switch out the trinkets later. Oh, and we can take other items too. The only items we can't take are the medicine pills. That's anything the only thing that's barred. Also, as far as artifacts go, no artifacts, no overwhelmed, but we can do row altar sacrifices, meaning if I find like 2 grubs, or, you know, whatever to get us a minor perk, we can take minor perks. If we get the minor perk, if we get like needles, that'd be kind of beast. That's what I'm hoping. I'm banking on getting perks that are going to give me some wiggle room with the stamina. Something like a system reorg is obviously always going to be awesome. A P binding would make my day. It would just simply make my day because the gravity is going to be an issue, and we just got to see if we can do our best to counteract it. I don't know, the chalk might be a toss later on, but at least for now, we'll give it a go here. We'll see what happens. This is also decent, but I should have taken it. Actually, physics graduate might be fun to start off with. TBH? TBH? I don't mind this. We're not in survival mode, so you can kind of just go. Wait, how? Oh, that's pretty strong in half gravity. Honestly, it's pretty strong half gravity. But yeah, we have to be like really precise with our jumps, because obviously, since we have Pulse Bladder, if I mess up a jump, I can't really save myself with a grab, if I use both the jumps. Because they're gonna insta-use all my stamina, meaning I can't like turn around and grab like a platform next to me or something. I just won't have the stamina for it. So, there was a lot of times in rehearsal, there was a lot of times where I would just like completely whiff a jump. Because I jumped too far and died. I simply died. So, we just gotta hope that doesn't happen. I think this is doable, though. I think this is doable. The hardest part is gonna be, not dying to the barnacles, one thing. That's gonna be one of the hardest parts. Okay. Hardest part is gonna be not dying to barnacles. No, I think if we get a pipe organ in Pipeworks, that might be tough. Because that would turn like any steam pipe into like doom for us. Because again, if I get hit by steam and then I'm forced to make like a panic grab, most of the time I'm not going to be able to do that reliably. So we just gotta hope that doesn't happen. We'll see. We'll see, really. I did like, we're starting this challenge in full throttle, really. There might be a future where I turn it down, but I don't know. I think I can do this. I feel like, since I can take other items, pills would have been awesome to take, but I can't take pills. That was not allowed. But, hey, it's alright. We took, yeah, so I took moon rocks, I took chalk, and I took the golden nugget. It's gonna be really nice to have some food, I mean not food, money going into this for extra vendors later on. So, golden nugget plus the syringe that, I mean not the syringe, the scanner that we just picked up is going to be super helpful. That's going to be 40. 40 right off the bat. Very nice. Okay, made it to our interlude. Sitting pretty. I would like for us to get a blink eye in our vending machine, because that's going to make it easier for us. That's going to make it possible to get into the secret room. Maybe we could do it with the grub, but I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. My magic 8 ball says don't count on it whenever it comes to using a grub to get into the secret room. By the way, like every single time, Buddy just goes into there. Unbelievable. Okay, let's hope we get something good here. This could make or break the entire run. Oh yeah, we also can't take extra jump perks. So these are a no-go. And we can't take profit motive. That's like the 2 other perks that also I can't take. It does say also avoid stamina perks. Holy sh... Okay, we're taking velocity. We're taking velocity. I'm not too scared of service shaft either. At least I shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be, because, usually teeth is like an issue. But we have a flare gun. And I know now if you hit him with like the charged hammer, he'll die. He'll fucking... Well, he won't die, but he'll just like stun and like one attack you. That's not gonna really be an option here, because we're in hard mode, so Teeth is gonna like 2-shot us. What's in here? Oh, can of beans. Why is that in there? Oh, it's because of the last video, I think. Alright. Well, we don't need that. We're just gonna break this. Hope we get like a syringe. Okay, that would have been crazy. I would have popped off. Not gonna get into our secret room, so we're gonna be down a grub and a syringe, but that's fine. We didn't even need it. We didn't even friggin' need it. I think I'd still prefer a pipe organ here. It might be an easier climb than waist heap, but we're gonna really have to watch our step in a pipe organ, because again, if we get hit by steam once, I think it's GG's. We're pretty much only afforded, like, most we can do is we can get out a double jump, and then that's it. As in, like, if we get out a double jump, we can't grab onto anything because our stamina's gonna be gone. So, gotta be very picky with our jumps. But this is kind of why I wanted to do the half stamina, like, high gravity thing. Because whenever I was testing it out with only half stamina, I was like, these are still, like, pretty... I can kind of just jump through this. Because I have the double jumps. But the high gravity, it adds a layer of finesse. So, this is, like, so low chance of happening, but getting a door would also probably kill us here. And imagine getting a door in your Masochist run. That's like GG's, right? So it's just like wraps if the door shows up on Masochist. Okay, well, we got a waist heap. I think this is doable. I still think it is doable. There could be a grub up there, but I don't think I see one. Oh, there is one. Okay, let's test here. Let's do a little bit of limit testing, as they call it. Okay, yeah, the blood bugs are definitely now alive and well in Pipeworks, by the way. What we'll do is we'll do this and pop that. Oh, I gotta go over here. Whoops. I thought I was charging it. I don't know why. I like held the button down, and for some reason my brain was telling me that I was charging it, but I was not charging it. Okay. Jump on you. You're fine. Woo! I had like a mirage effect where it looked like I was charging my hammer in my head, and I was not charging it. Luckily, it didn't end the run. It could have, but it didn't. Waste heap 2. We pretty much used every item that would have made it very easy to get through this, but I mean, it was used well, I feel like. We'll see how this one goes. There's a syringe up there, actually, that I see. Gonna do that. I don't know if we could have made that with the high gravity. Oh shit, by the way, hold on. Back momentum. Hit you. Grab me. Gotta be a little bit locked in here. Okay, we make it work though. One good thing, one like cool thing about being half stamina this whole time, or like no stamina this whole time, is at least with the celestial hands, they're perma in their cool glow state. So, at least there's that, but didn't see a roll altar here, which would have been nice, because having like a needles going into this would have made it slightly better. Our chalk is basically doing nothing for us. If we get OG Ascent, oh nice. I was gonna say, if we get OG Ascent, I'm cheesing, and I'm currently cheesing. Okay, let's take the injector here. If we get some flares in the vending machine, that would also be awesome. Or an injector is also awesome. This shouldn't be too bad. Oh man, how are these jumps gonna be with high gravity? I actually haven't done a playthrough with high gravity, by the way. This is my first time trying high gravity. Outside of like the couple times that I tried my masochist on stream for fun. I really didn't need to eat that, by the way. I think the velocity augments is kind of helping a lot too with in terms of how far I can actually reach with my jumps. Yeah. Do the slide jump to preserve a bit of stamina too. I think we just do this. Oh my Jesus. Alright, we're good. Shaking in my boots just a little bit, but we're fine. I think we can... We should be able to make the gap, right? I'll still do a rebar jump, but I'm pretty sure without it even we could do it. We have double jump. We do have high gravity, but I mean, we have double jump. I guess getting grabbed by the hands in Delta Labs is also gonna be very extremely deadly, actually. Oh man, maybe I... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't help. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. I was gonna say, maybe I should have taken employee ID, but that does not help with the hands. Would have been nice for turrets, I suppose, but still. Any laser beams, but it's chill. We don't need it. Time to give Teeth a visit. I hope we get a ton of flares in our flare boxes. Because that's what I'd like right now. That's really what I'd like right now. Cycle these. Oh, there's some flares in the thing. I might just like load up the artillery. Oh, Rabbit Dan. Wait, is there anything about Rabbit Dan? Hold on. There's nothing about Rabbit Dan. Wait, no, maybe I take ad pumps for Abyss though. No, we'll take this. That's so good. Rabbit DNA is awesome. Okay. I'll take a grub in case of emergencies. My emergency support grub. Oh, Rabbit DNA uses stamina. How many of these are we gonna even get? Oh, we get like 3. Holy shit, okay. I should have thought about that sooner. Oh, I really should have thought about that sooner. Okay. Gonna do this, and do this. Let's see what kind of height we can get with that. I don't suppose it'll be a lot, but... Because we can't really speed... I mean, we can kind of speed climb, but yeah. Again, if I mess it up just slightly, it's curtains. So I think what we want to do... Well, you probably just use Rabbit DNA here, right? I'm gonna have to hope that the Rabbit DNA comes in clutch for Abyss. Right now, it's not the most useful. Okay, I see the exit. I want to land on that light, I think. Okay. We can just sit here for a second. I don't know how long it takes for me to get my hands back, but we have plenty of flares to take care of T. There we go. Also, just another random story for you. Another random story. Yesterday I talked a bunch about like how I was just like looking at PC builds and just like parts and stuff, and I was just like, oh man, cool. It reminds me of a story of like, because I've built many a PC in my time. In my time, I've built many a PC. I like just like for friends or whatever, I'll build like their PCs. I really like it. I really do enjoy doing PC builds, but it reminded me one time, and one of like the first times that I built one, I didn't know how like the fan header worked on like one of the like a fan hub. This was like a personal computer I was working on. Like I think it was just like my build at the time, and I didn't know how the fan hub worked properly, like how to wire everything. So I just and the manual I remember not being super clear. That's like one thing you figure out is there's a lot of like PC manuals sometimes are like just insanely confusing on how things work. Oh man, wait, how do we? I think I gotta go back. I gotta go back this way, I think. But yeah, some PC manuals like hardly give you any information about like what's actually going down, or at least it's like hard to make out sometimes. And the fan hub was one of those situations where I like could not tell how to like fully wire it together if I did it correctly. And I was like, okay, I spent like an hour, like a couple hours just like Googling stuff to make sure I had like everything correctly, like everything was right, wired correctly, all done how it should be. You know, the Reddit community. I got their help, as in I read, you know, Reddit posts of people that had the same sort of issue. Like, you gotta do it like this, bro. Like, okay, cool. Let me just set that up. Nice. Set up my fan hub. Everything should be working. Let's plug this baby in and let's get to gaming, right? Plugged it in. Damn, no Delta Dan. No Delta Dan. Plugged it in and then I turned it on. And I was like, nice, everything's powered on, the fans are going. The fans are going. What does that smell? And then I like looked at my computer and I saw it was like smoking and I was like, oh shit! And I like immediately unplugged it and then I was just like, no, no! Yeah, I like toasted my fan hub somehow. I don't know how. I never fixed it, but the rest of the computer worked fine. I just ended up plugging the computers, or not the computers, the fans that I had into the like motherboard headers, like the motherboard connections, and I was like, okay, we'll just do that, and it worked fine. And I just I just disconnected that fan hub entirely and didn't mess with it. It was one that like came with the case, so I wasn't like, I didn't like pay extra for a fan hub or whatever. But I don't know, I think that's like the worst thing that's happened whenever I tried to build a computer. I almost started a fire, I guess. Other than that, I have a good track record. I feel like, actually, I have a good success rate in building computers. I still, you know, I get a little bit shaky in the legs whenever I do a build and plug it in and try to turn it on for the first time. Because I'm like, oh god, is it going to turn on? But every single time, it turns on. Even the times that it doesn't turn on, or even the times that it doesn't work right, like with the fan hub, at least the computer turned on, am I right? It just started smoking. But ever since then, I haven't had any more incidents. It's been smooth sailing. But it reminds me of that, like, there's that clip where I guess a dude's, like, building his computer. And he puts, like, the RAM sticks, or he tries to put a RAM stick in the motherboard and it just, like, snaps in half. Oh, man. I feel, like, so bad for the guy that did that video. Because you can, like, hear him whisper, really quietly, like, no! I'm like, damn. Poor guy. He just wanted to record, like, the final piece of the puzzle, like the cherry on top of his computer build, and he fucking broke it. Man. Hopefully, I don't think RAM was as expensive back then, at least. But still. Is this gonna be possible, even? Do we have a food bar? I might need a flare gun here. I think I gotta climb up, and then, on like the bigger gap, jump off and flare gun is the move. Like that. Yeah. Climb. Okay, there we go. Hold on to this, and we should be fine. If you didn't know, I'm sure I mentioned it before, but yeah, if you like hold on slanted surfaces like this, you get all your stamina back. That's why sometimes when I climb through here and I'm low on stamina, I just hold on to this. Because this restores all your stamina. Obviously, we're not going to get back all of ours, but we're going to get back what stamina we do have. And that's our abyss. There's something I want to say right now, but I have to wait. So no artifacts. I can't even take them. I can't even friggin' take them. We can look at them though. Ooh, look at the translocator. That'd be nice to have. Oh, the remote. Ooh, hey, you know that one's underrated in my opinion. Isn't? Is it actually? I don't think so. But those are cool. Okay, let's see. So there's 2 blink eyes in there. I think blink eyes are gonna be like. I think blink eyes are gonna be a huge take, honestly. But what do I want to drop? I don't think I want to drop any flares. Well, we'll take the blink eyes. Okay, that's fine. We can still blow this one up. Ugh. Okay, well, that's a quad blink, at least. Maybe we don't need the flare gun, then. I think we can drop it. I might regret this later. I'm hoping I don't. If we can get a good dead man's, setup. Oh, there's a cylinder, fucking row altar. Hold on now. Hold your judgment. What would I even want from this? I guess terror would be nice, just for like a stats up. Needles, I don't think is actually going to be. We're at the point of the run where stamina isn't a huge issue, and we didn't even get the grub, by the way. So we'll take another blink eye. That's fine. That's fine. When one door closes, another opens. Get me up here. Drop you. Okay, we have 5 blink eyes. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. This is, I think, yesterday's run of the, survival mode, like, Abyss run, where, like, I barely I didn't even make it. I suffered through that. I think oh, I forgot I had rabbit Don too. How did I forget I have rabbit DNA? Guys, what am I even afraid of? Holy shit, I'm afraid of that. Let's not throw. We still have to think about this run a bit. It's not free. I'm gonna sit here because the bases are right there. I think they'll catch up to me. We gotta go all the way up there because then we can teleport over to Dead Man's. Get double syringe, hopefully. Rocket rebar ourselves into Dead Man's. Win the video game. Oh, okay. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's doing well that's watching this right now. It's been a pretty nice day for me so far. I got a nice walk in. I'm getting this recording done early, I hope. Yeah, I can't jinx myself. We won't talk about this run anymore, but the day's going well so far. I think now is the time to go. Oh, bloody hell, there's a fucking roadblock. There's a traffic jam. Here we just go. I don't think there's gonna be any better time. They're gonna be off our tail, at least for a small amount of time, while this nuke goes off. And we can just do this. Oh, I almost messed up the tech. Can you believe that? 2026, we're messing up the blink eye tech? We're fine though. Holy moly! Okay. That was like 3 uses of blink eyes that I really didn't need to do, but it's fine. We still have 2 going to Hanging Gardens. We have double syringe. We just gotta go. Rock rebar would have been awesome. Not gonna happen this time. Gotta remember, if we use both of our double jumps, we cannot grab onto shit. What am I doing? Holy shit, my throw factor is actually going into like overdrive right now. It's kind of insane. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I have 2 blinks in this blink eye left. I was gonna try to go for that jump, but I'm a little scared. Go up here. Oh my god. Don't throw, by the way. That's good. Good use of blink. I'm gonna try to go into the trail. Take the bus over. Save this last blink for something way more useful. Had to use a jump there. I was hoping not to, but we do. Oh my god, that could have killed my ass, by the way. That could have also killed my ass. That's gonna... Yep. Okay, okay, okay. Die. I think this is the exact same tile we died on the last video, by the way. We're out of blink eyes. No, it's not. Okay, wait. This is what we do. Oh, that could have killed me. That could have killed me. How did we mess it up that time? Is that even the answer? I think that is the answer. No, I walked into him. I walked into him. If you're curious what I wanted to say when we got to Abyss, but I couldn't, I was gonna say Rare Scourge one-shot. Now we know why it's rare. Now we know why it's rare. I'm telling you, like, my throw factor kicked in like 12-fold at the end for some reason. Made the worst plays possible at the start of Hanging Gardens, and then paid the price. I don't even want to. I don't like those perks. Now we're in like I've entered like a desperation mode. Just like as in like I want to at least take some experimental. A P binding would be awesome. That's like really the one that I'm looking for. I've been muted. I don't know how long I was muted. Oh, we'll just restart. I was like talking the whole time. I was making fucking cool jokes. Alright. I knew I was going to regret not taking the flare gun, by the way. I should have just kept it. That would have solved literally all the issues that I had at the end there. I would have teamed to jump off, flare gun up, and then we would have been fine. Except, I mean, and then I ended up just like, what did I even? I just got a grub that I ended up doing nothing with. Oh, I turned it into a blink eye. You know, that's okay. I mean, would the flare gun have been more useful? There's an argument to be made. Would I even have made it that far without the extra blink eye that I had? Right? It's probably. It's okay. What the? No floppy? Okay. I just leave with my knapsack on a stick, head down, head held down. I'll just take the blink eyes. It's gonna be a blink eye run. We're calling this a blink eye run. Bean's still in here? Oh yeah, because we have cheats on. Oh, I'm I'm like slouched in my chair right now. I feel like I look like Dennis from Always Sunny. In that one part. I'll put a clip, or I'll put like a, you know. That's me right now. Oh, wait. When one door closes. When one door closes. I always say this, when one door closes. You know, like in Smash Brawl, whenever you'd like pick a character on the character select, and you had the Wiimote, and it would like say it in the Wiimote, they're like, quote, if I was in Smash Brawl, when you picked me on the character select, can't take that, that'd be my quote. It'd be like, when one door closes. I'm known for saying that all the time. Oh my god, I just realized, I had fucking... someone definitely commented this. I had rabbit DNA. I had rabbit DNA in the abyss. I could have just used it and got the rope and then I would have been fine. Oh my god. It's okay when one door closes. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We just make it back. We can make no mistakes in pipe organ. Not in these. I mean, in these rooms we can make mistakes. These are mistakable rooms. I more mean like the big cylinder. Yeah, this room. Actually, this exact room. We can very easily get dunked into the steam, or into the mass, if we so much as look at the steam the wrong way. But luckily we can also just go this way and then not have to deal with any of it. Okay, give me OG Ascent again, please. Oh no. Oh no. I'll just take this and then I think we just grab up this thing. Oh, I'll take the flare gun actually. What happened to the grub? We're good. Okay, okay, okay. I hate the second part of this too, but I think we might be able to use our flare gun to our advantage here. This might be the easier way. I'm gonna stim. I don't trust myself with making these jumps without it. Hit that. Okay, we'll take ad pumps. We'll take ad pumps. Hope we get a bunch of flares in this thing. We got 4. That's good. And how many is that left? 11. Do I want to get this grub? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. 4 should be enough. Well, 5 really with our flare gun that's loaded. This should be enough to get through this. Fine. Just fine. System reorg, ad pump. I believe in that combo. I think it's a better combo than Rabbit DNA velocity augments that we had last time. I don't know, velocity augments was doing some work, and I feel like when I feel like there's a few jumps that we couldn't make without it, but I believe in this combo. It wasn't so bad. We only used 3 flares. We're chilling. Or 2 flares. We're chilling. Okay, back to Delta Labs. Let's see. Let's see. I'll take the disc for the Abyss escapades. Get some money there. Hey, we have a Delta Dan to bless the run. This is why. This is why we didn't win last time. Is there anything in here that I'd even want? No. Well, let's check for breeder. Actually, it's actually worth checking for breeder. There is one. You can hear it. The new breeder sounds like freaky. so heavy. Can I even get out of here? Hold on. Clearly I can. Okay, we jump on the toilet. Watch this. Jump on the toilet. Jump on... Oh, wait, jump on the back of the toilet. Yup. No, we can do this. Yup. Oh, he's actually really good at the game. He's actually ready for Masochist. Let's go. I wonder if we just save these grubs for the Abyss. There's like 2 rooms. There's a couple rooms that I'd rather grub through in Delta Labs. There's a chance they don't show up. There's a chance they just don't show up. In fact, if I could even hold on to the syringe for at least the start of Abyss, that'd be pretty swell. It's also a very doable room. I think it might be best if I just go like this way, honestly. Because it's kind of curtains if I do get grabbed by a hand. This is at least going to make it easier to avoid the hands. We just have to avoid turrets in here for the most part. Oh my god, hold on, wait, let's wait and heal, hold on. I just did like the Mario, like, lava land jump, by the way. I got hit by that turret and I fucking flew 50 feet in the air. Alright, sick. We made it through all of Delta Labs just using our flare gun. That means we have a minor perk waiting for us at the start of our Abyss. I'd like a Terror, but I mean, needles would also be nice. Stamina regen, cool. But, let's see what we get. We can also Oogle Ladder things again. Spear and Translocator. Good stuff. We'll take flares this time. This time, I'm willing. Oh, Paranoia. Well, that's the one that I didn't want. These are good items. These are very good items. We'll take the flares too. We're gonna use two of these at the start, so we can take one more. We'll probably use the third one too. Yeah. I'm talking about the syringes. I'm down to be a little bit over encumbered because we're gonna use these syringes at the start, and then probably gonna use that other syringe. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. And for some reason, I feel like I went through that pretty quick. I might have dropped something. I don't think I did though. I think we're good. Okay. Not a ton that I'm keeping a lookout for. I don't think there's a ton that I'm like banking on showing up here right now. We got our minor perk earlier, so I don't know that I really need one. Or I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to get another one. As in, unless there's a grub in this vendor, and then the cylinder one shows up and the grub spawns at the bottom. Nope. So I think it's just, we just go through. I think we just go through. Okay, made it to Deadman's. Maybe I go for the secret room. Ah, do I? Because we'll get a full ad pumps proc upon going down to the secret room. Which is what makes me think it might be worth it, but at the same time, I don't know. Okay, well we got a kind of poo-poo roll, so I think I will. Right below the broken tram here. Let's go. Wow, that's kind of cool. The hands whenever they get like, whenever the lightning shows up, it's kind of cool looking. What's going on? Good start. Holy shit. Christ. We make that. Yeah, we make that. Excellent. Nothing left in here. Gonna pop another one of these. There we go. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Alright. A little bit stressful. A little bit stressful. Stay locked. I'm gonna go up here so we can get an outcomes proc. Not bad, not bad. I would love some flares, but I'm not seeing any flare boxes. Go up here. Big ad pump off that. Hold on. Hold on now. That's why we hold on now. Just crunch to climb up. Oh, okay. Get me to the end here. Hold on. There we go. That was a scary ending. I could have gotten eaten. Oh, GG. Hey, that was fun. That was fun. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.